Hello, my Twilight lovers. It is now time for my Eclipse review. I went to the midnight release of Eclipse, and it was a Twilight experience, literally. I got to see all 3 movies in one night, and that was the best thing. But when Eclipse started, I was literally going insane. I was like holding my candy in my hand, and I was like, oh, like it's gonna start in a few minutes. And then like I see the screen, I take my candy and I crush it. My friends looking at me like, what? And I was like, and then it like just as it went on the screen, it was amazing. Like it was like rainy, and then like the summit screen was like rainy, and like I love that. I'm literally going off fangirl now, so don't mind me. It was amazing. I loved the first scene with like Riley, and then I do like Xavier Samuel. I hate Riley. I wanted to hit him in the face, but there were times I wanted to hit Edward in the face. And I'm not like an Edward hater. I'm Team Jacob for the reason I think he's cares about Bella, and he's just a very sweet character sometimes. And there's sometimes I want to hit Jacob in the face, and but I go on and off. But I am Team Jacob, as you can see by my poster. And yeah. Well, anyway, because I'm not an Edward hater, I can't really hate him, but there were parts where I was like, you're a moron, and I want to hit you in the face. But there were times I cried. Actually, 2 times I cried. The first time I cried was when they got engaged. I didn't cry the first time when I saw the movie. I saw it twice already. Don't judge me. I mean, I'm like obsessed. I'm seeing it Friday again because it's like my birthday celebration, and these were like people that didn't get to go to my like other birthday celebration. Yeah. Anyway, Eclipse was amazing. I loved it. But when they did get engaged, I was like bawling my eyes out. I think I was bawling my eyes out at another part I'm going to tell you in a couple seconds, but I was very happy they used my favorite poem, which is Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. I love that they used it, and it is my favorite poem. It's weird because Eclipse is not my favorite book. I don't know why. I think I like Breaking Dawn because it's like weird and creepy at the same time, and I really like it, but Eclipse is good, and I'm going to reread it because I am a freak, and I am very disappointed that Breaking Dawn is not coming out until next November, but we all can have their, yeah, and I'll be a senior at that point. I had to, like, figure this all out in my head, and, like, I'm like, oh, yeah. Anyway, they used Fire and Ice, and I was very happy about that. I was very disappointed they didn't use 2 of my favorite quotes from Jacob. Sorry I don't have leeches on my speed dial, and does my being half naked bother you? I was very disappointed, but hopefully they will be on the deleted scenes, and if not, well, they did an amazing job. I can't blame them. But anyway, and it was Taylor's favorite quote, so yeah, I feel bad 2 times. And anyway, when it got to like Jacob, like when he came on the screen, it was like a different like music, and I was like, ah. But I liked when Bella visited Renee, and it was such a cute scene. It was like really quick. Like she went from like being like at home to like, oh yeah, we're in Florida or wherever they are. I'm guessing Florida, yeah. And anyway, then it came to, I liked I'm just gonna like keep going back and forth, so there's no need to follow me, like I'm really insane. But anyway, like when they get at the school, like This is before Jacob. Alice is throwing another party, and then Jasper is there. I loved Jasper so much. He talked more. I was like, finally! And like, I love Jasper. I think he was like the first character I actually like thought he was like funny, but like in a weird way. I loved Emmett too. He was hilarious. I was like, oh my god. There were times I was like, oh my god, I can't pick a team anymore. I'm just gonna be team everything. Team Twilight. I like that. Team Twilight. And Seth was cute. He was adorable. Boo Boo did a really great job. I hope he is in Breaking Dawn, because Seth is like more there than he was like there in 2 scenes. Like he was at like the campfire scene, and then like when he was at Billy's, and like I'm trying to explain this without like ruining it. And I'm like spoiling everything, so if you're still watching, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, so they're at the lunch table, and Jessica is valedictorian, which I was like very surprised, because I mean, I think Anna Kendrick plays her so well. I was like, oh my god. And then I was like happy, and it was like a very good, like her valedictorian speech was very good. It was very moving. And anyway, Jasper says, well, how many times are we gonna graduate high school? And I was laughing, because we all know, like, they're vampires and they graduate like more than once. Yeah, so anyway, and I love Alice. I think she's so funny, and I loved Alice and Jasper's relationship, because you got to see, like, I wished we saw like a background of when they first meet, but well, we can't always get what we want. But anyway, it was really good. I loved it, and I just thought in the action, in the romance, one of my favorite quotes was from Jacob. Okay, so this is after Bella punches him, and I was like laughing hysterical. I thought it was funny because like when she punches him, it's just like he makes no, like, she has to like say like ow for him to know that she actually, well, I think he knew like she punched him, but it was like, oh my god, she broke her hand. Well, my favorite quote is when they go back. Well, like my favorite quote in that scene, I can't like have a favorite quote, because like I love so many quotes from Jacob in this movie, and Taylor did a really great job. And so they're coming back, and like Edward and Jacob are like fighting again, like the usual mostly. And so Charlie comes out, and he's like asking like what's going on. And then, well, so Jacob says, well, I kissed Bella. She broke her hand punching me in the face. It was all a misunderstanding. I've seen it twice, and I've now memorized it. And that is my favorite quote in that scene. I just love that scene. And this is going to go over 10, so I better hurry up. Another one of my favorite scenes, the 10 scene was really good. When Jacob says, you know I'm hotter than you, I was like, yes, you are. I'm gonna have to do this in 2 parts. Anyway, it was just so funny, and when Jacob and Bella kissed, I was on like the version of like hurling, or the version of like, oh, finally, they're kissing. And then I'm like, really, I love him. I just felt so bad. And then when Jacob got hurt, I was like sobbing, like convulsion of sobbing. And I was like, what? Not like that, but like, it was funny, and
it's 6
o'clock. It
o'clock.
was really good, and I loved it. And the Eclipse trailer's on right now. Yes, it is. So I'll see you guys later, and